Yeah, what's going on, family? Shaman B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And this afternoon, I want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about. I actually want to talk about a subject, man, that's like kind of sensitive, you know what I mean? And I'm quite sure that a lot of y'all have been through the same situation. But I actually want to talk about toxic family members and when to start cutting them off and why it is okay to leave them alone. Well, the reason why I'm actually coming to y'all with this video, man, because I've been in that situation I was in a situation, you know what I'm saying, for quite some time that, thinking that you know what I mean, that thinking all because that they're blood, that I gotta be around them, making it seem like, I gotta have something to prove to them, you know what I mean, and I'm also too, man, like when it comes down to toxic family members, you don't have to be around these people. Just because they might be your blood or just just because they might be your kinfolk and all that, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. You feel me? Because I've been in a situation for like years, man, thinking that I had to stick around, thinking not because they might be my cousin, my auntie, or I'm saying, like, that's my blood relative, that's my aunt, my uncle, or this, that, and the third. But let me tell you something. Always remember this right here, man. All skin folk and kinfolk, and just because they your blood from, just because they might be family by blood, does not necessarily mean you have to be around her. And I'm telling you, especially because, like, let me tell you something. Sometimes your own family, they can be holding you back for your own daggone blessing. Sometimes it's your own daggone family, man, who is actually holding you back. A lot of times, man, it will be like your family members, the ones that's closest to you, who will try to feed you the wrong information, and all because they stuck at a standstill, all because that they might be stuck in the daggone rut, and not because, they see that you're making progress, but they really want to make it seem like that you're not making progress. Or every time you have goals in your dreams, they want to shoot down your goals in your dreams. And let me tell you something. Just because they might be your relatives don't mean you got to be around it. And let me also say this. Always remember this term: all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Just because you're born into a family, that don't mean you gotta stay into a family. And just because, like I said, if they call themselves family, and guess what, family is not always your blood anyway. Because one of the things I have noticed, some of the most toxic people in your life that you will ever come across, and that you will ever find, is your own flesh and blood. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I hate them. That don't necessarily mean that you hate them. It's just for the simple fact, a lot of times that these people, man, they can be very toxic and very narcissistic, and they will hold you back. Like you said in the movie Donnie Brasco, you think it's really helping you, but it's only really hurting you. You feel me? Sometimes it can be your own blood relatives that hurt you. Or sometimes it can be your own blood relatives. They will hurt you way more than the daggone stranger. Sometimes, sometimes, man, like it could be strangers who will do you much more better than your own daggone family. It could be your own family who will do you, who will do you the worst harm, and they will give you the most fucked up mental health. They will fuck up your spiritual health and even fuck up your damn finances. And I'm telling you, just because they're around, just because they might be your family by blood, that don't necessarily mean that they have to be around. They don't have to be in life all the time. Sometimes you might have to cut them off. You might have to cut them off for a while. Guess what? You might have to leave them alone, period. Why? Because it's all about you. You feel me? And like I said, when it comes down to your family members, they can be very narcissistic and very toxic. I had to deal with this stuff for years. And let me tell you something. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to cut them off. It is okay that if you want to separate from them, because you got to understand something, man. This one man told me this. He said, things don't change. People do. And at the end of the day, they might be your fam, but these people are people as well. They're going to change. Their feelings are going to change. And there's going to be a lot of things about yourself that you're going to change. There's going to be things about them that they're going to change. So let me tell you something. People get older, their feelings some change. So that don't necessarily mean that you have to be around your family, especially if they're toxic. If you don't want to deal with them, if they messing you up, separate from them. Because I'm telling you, man, like ever since I've been away from mine, I had a peace of mind. It's all about you having a peace of mind. If you can't get a peace of mind around these toxic people, do yourself a favor. Leave them alone. And ladies, let me tell you something. A matter of fact, ladies, let me tell you something. Even when it comes down to like toxic males, You feel me? If that male is toxic, leave him the hell alone. I don't give a damn how much money he got. I don't give a damn, you know what I mean, how many, I don't give a damn how much money he got, what kind of car he drive. I don't give a fuck if his goddamn dick stretched to the moon. If he's toxic, not bringing no value, leave him the fuck alone. And let me tell you something, fellas. If you're dealing with a woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how good she look, how fat the ass is. I don't give a damn if her pussy is 6 feet deep. If she's too damn toxic, leave her the fuck alone. You feel me? And especially when it comes down to like just toxic people in general, you separate yourself from them. Separate yourself from these people. They're going to drain your mindset. They're going to drain you of your resources. They're going to drain you of every little thing. So you don't have to be around these toxic people. But especially when it comes to toxic family members, blood or not, all of them are not going to, all of them are not meant to come with you anyway. You feel me? I had to put together this video, man. You know, shed thoughts up on this, shed light up on the situation. I felt the need that somebody had to really hear this message. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. Always appreciate the love. And this your man B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.